Wow! Oh my goodness. And here's my first frame. There you go, guys. They're all in the frames. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, guys. How are you going? How's your weekend so far? How's your Sunday? Today the content of this video is a little bit different. We're talking about accomplishments, we're talking about dedication, we're talking about hard work, and we'll be talking about education. I think I've mentioned it in my few videos, very brief, that I'm into education. Okay, I always want to educate myself, to better myself through education. So, and not only that, I also want to educate other people. Through my own education, I want to impart my learnings, my skills, and my knowledge to other people so that they will learn too. Okay, so most all of you know that I work as a nurse practitioner here in Australia. I started working here in 2011, but I graduated from a bachelor's degree in nursing in 2005 in the Philippines. And since I started working in Australia, it ignited my thirst to do more when it comes to educating myself. So as a result, in 2013, I started a postgraduate degree. When I say postgraduate degree, guys, it's a level higher than a bachelor's degree. So if you finish your bachelor's degree, then you can further your study and study a postgraduate degrees. So postgraduate degrees will start with a graduate certificate, graduate diploma, master, and then a doctorate degree. So I started in 2013. I went back to university. I went to Deakin University here in Melbourne, Australia, and started a postgraduate certificate in diabetes education. It's one of my prized possessions. It's one of my valued possessions. Because of this qualification, I was able to get my credentialing as a diabetes educator and register myself as a credentialed diabetes educator and establish my own diabetes clinic, my own business in diabetes education in GP clinics, and help people with diabetes manage the diabetes successfully. And until now, I'm still doing it. So this is my first qualification, guys. I have to kiss it because it's my first postgraduate qualification, and that is Deakin University. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. And that is Deakin University there. It's a university here in Australia, and that time in 2000, because I studied this for 1 year, and mind you, I was working full-time as well, shift work on a roster. Sometimes I work on weekends, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, and sometimes overnight. So I was working full-time at the same time I was studying this degree for 1 year. So I was so dedicated. I made sure that my time management skill was okay, because otherwise I won't be able to finish this. And I'm working full-time on a shift work on a roster, and at the same time studying full-time for 1 year. So I finished this in 2013 and graduated with a degree in graduate certificate of diabetes education, one of my prized possessions. Alright, so 2013, and then I was able to use my qualification to establish a diabetes clinic, a business of my own, and help people and help doctors and other health professionals manage their patients' diabetes successfully. Now, fast forward 2019, I've decided to study a master's degree, and I've studied a master's degree, Master of Nurse Practitioner. I went back to uni. I went to Flinders University. This is my testimonial or my certificate of accomplishment. So I've studied a master's degree, went back to university. I thought after finishing my graduate certificate, I said, okay, I don't have the time anymore, I don't have the focus anymore, I don't have the concentration anymore. I have a mortgage to pay, I have bills to pay, I need to work. I don't have time. I don't have time to study. But something within me was pushing me to do more when it comes to education and to just not stop there. So I was challenging myself and I said, okay, I can do this. I can do this one more time, study a master's degree and complete it. So I've completed it. It's a 2-year of studying. And so I've completed it, and it's a nurse practitioner master's degree. And for registered nurses who's finished this specific course, they are able to apply for a registration as an endorsed nurse practitioner. For those of you guys who doesn't know what a nurse practitioner is, a nurse practitioner is a registered nurse with a master's qualification. Once that's finished and fulfilled other requirements to be endorsed as a nurse practitioner, then you can practice as a nurse practitioner. The title of a nurse practitioner or NP is protected under the law. So if you are an endorsed nurse practitioner, you can now see your own patients. You can now function like a doctor. So you can prescribe medications, order diagnostic tests such as X-ray, CT scan, MRI, blood test, pathology test. You can refer your patients to other health professionals. You are basically functioning like a doctor. So that's what my work now. I see patients, my own patients. I prescribe medications. I formulate treatment plans according to their needs, according to their disease. I diagnose patients. I order blood tests. I order imaging, prescribe medications, admit patients, discharge patients, just like what a doctor do. So this is also one of my valued possessions, and I'm so proud to have these qualifications under my belt. Okay, so I've done my masters, and I say, okay, I think that's enough. I have fulfilled a lot. I can't even speak. I have fulfilled a lot when it comes to education and career. And I said, okay, well, I think I can push myself one more time and challenge myself one more time. So I decided, right after I finished this, my first master's degree, I decided to go back to the university and study one more master's degree. So I went back to the same university, Flinders University. Flinders University is a university in Adelaide, in the city of Adelaide in South Australia. I went back to the same university and studied another master's degree. Okay, so that's another master's degree there. And this time, I've just sort of like gained more qualification in diabetes management and education. So remember, I already had a graduate certificate in diabetes management. So I just said, okay, I can step it up a little bit and convert that graduate certificate qualification in diabetes into a master's qualification. So I went back to university and finished my second master's degree. And also, this qualification is one of my prized, valued possessions. Education, guys, is like what a lot of people will say. Education is one of those things that cannot be taken away from you. You've worked for it, you've earned it, and you will take it for the rest of your life. It is something that you can be proud of. It is something that you can boast to other people because you've worked so hard for it, and it will stay with you for the rest of your life. It will take you to a greener pasture. But guys, when I finished high school, I really dreamed of studying mass communication because I want to be in the TV. I want to be in the radio, reading news. Okay, that was my very first dream. And then the second course that I wanted to study right after I graduated high school was to become an optometry. I want to become an eye doctor. Okay, I want to study doctor of optometry, but it's still at the back of my mind. I'm still thinking about it. It's one of those dreams that I want to fulfill. About it, I want to study optometry, and probably it will happen in the near future. I can't promise, but for now, I just want to rest my mind, because for me, I think my mind is already full. I need a memory card in my mind. I need that concentration again. I need that focus. I need that dedication to study hard, because if I'm going to study doctor of optometry, I'll be studying full time for 3 years. Okay, and I'll be moving interstate, because I want to study doctor of optometry in Western Australia. So that's about 5-6 hours away from where I am, and it's a full time and it's an on campus schooling. So it's not a distance education. So it needs a lot of thinking. And because if I do that, if I move interstate, then I'm going to be leaving my clinic. I'm going to be leaving my diabetes clinic here. I'm going to be leaving my family. When I arrived here in Australia, guys, I call this country the country of opportunity. It made me realize that I can achieve a lot. I can reach my goals, and I can make my dreams come true. So I've worked so hard, I've studied so hard, and this certificate, this testimonials, they call this one testimonials, guys, or certificate. So this testimonials have been sitting in one corner in my room for a long period of time, and I've been thinking of putting them in a frame and putting them on a wall so that it will be displayed, and every time I see them or we see them, it will remind me that, you know, it's something that I need to be thankful for. Australia has given me a lot of opportunities. I already bought some frames. Okay, I've actually bought 2 small frames. This is not for my certificates, but my certificates are a large size, large sizes. This one's is actually for my younger brother. He's got 2 small certificates, and these frames are for him. My younger brother, guys, is also a nurse. He's also working as a nurse. So I asked him the other day to give me his certificates so that I can frame them. So I'm going to be framing his certificate later on. Now, I bought some certificates because my testimonials are quite large. So I bought 3 different frames. So this is the first frame. And then the second frame is this one. I kind of like this one because it has the signs on its sides. Okay. And then the second one is this one. Alright, so I'm gonna put my certificates, my testimony in this frame. And come join me in doing it. Opening the frames, guys. First frame, you're gonna open the back. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Honey, get rid of from its protective transparent whatever plastic, and then again. We'll see. Show you guys. So I've just that's the testimony. Oh, look at that! It's looking great already. And then this one, I'll pull it back like that. And then make sure it's secure. All right. Done. And here's my first frame. Wow! Oh, so happy to finally put it in a frame. I'm gonna put it on the wall. Wow! Oh wow! Just really proud of myself, guys. Just. All right, second one. Second one is this one. Just gonna get rid of the plastic cap. Right, so this is the second frame, guys. I'm just gonna get rid of the. Yep, there you go. Just gonna get rid of this paper. So I'm gonna put this one, second plastic. That one in there. Oh my god. Can't wait to see it finally in a frame. Put it back like just like that. And are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Oh my goodness. This really looks so nice in a frame. Next one. Third one is this one. Alright. Third qualification, third testimony's done. Ta-da! Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Let me just clean it up a little bit. There you go, guys. They're all in frames. It is so surreal. I am so happy right now seeing them in frames. These are my prized possessions. These are my valued possessions. And these are the things that cannot be taken away from me by anyone. No one can take this away from me. I've worked so hard for this education. I've worked so hard for this qualification. And it made me a better person. These qualifications, guys, I was able to land on jobs that are really great jobs. Okay? And two of them are these ones. I'm gonna post on the screen as well as down the description box. My profile, you can read my profile online. I'll put it on the screen as well. There you go. And then there you go. And then I'll put them down in the description box. So please check out my profile, guys. Go and click the link and then you can see my profile there. I was featured on this website for nurses. And this is the link of that feature. Please read my feature online. I'll put it in the description box as well. And I was also featured. And that feature was featured on the Philippine Times, which is a Melbourne-based Filipino newspaper. And I'm gonna post the link there too. So thank you for all the people who believed in me, who encouraged me to do more. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you for your words of encouragement. And thank you for being there. I will cherish these qualifications for the rest of my life. And every time I see this on my wall, will only make me proud, and will only put a big smile on my face. If you're given that opportunity and time and resources to study, please study. It will make you a better person.